Good morning, everyone. This is Zoe and Jane. Today we're going to have a little walk in the, well, maybe we won't. I think I'll go there later. I'll just walk on this road. And we'll go to the beach again. So, as we were discussing yesterday about the energies here in this area, I never really understood them, but I knew that there was something about scenic caves from years ago, maybe back in the 60s when I was a child, and about 10 years old or so. We took a tour. My family took a tour to the scenic caves on the escarpment right over there, right up there actually. And what happened was quite interesting. We had a now I can remember is this scenic cave, old rocks, very Neolithic, Paleolithic rocks that didn't seem to fit in with anything else around the. It's its own entity. It's its own ancient entity, and it looks like an ancient volcanic Paleolithic rock. This whole area looks like it was an ancient volcano or huge caldera area at one time, and probably the Great Lakes are an ancient volcano, probably a huge, because I keep getting a vision of a huge blue mountain. I just heard today from a lady talking about this. I believe her name is Barbara Hanclow, and she was mentioning she's part Cherokee and part Celtic, which I guess is Irish or Scottish, and I thought that, wow, this, or Welsh, and I thought, oh wow, that's interesting, isn't it? Yeah, it's interesting in the fact that she said that the Earth has a crystal diamond, or it's a round ball sphere, so it's a crystal, just like under Chihuahua, there is a cavernous cave of crystalline structures that are gigantic, and this area will give you memories because you're close to where the creation of the crystal was formed, because crystals keep growing. That's kind of cool. When you buy a crystal, you're going to find that they keep growing on their own. How? Well, in the old days, I thought in my geography class and geology class that crystals grew by osmosis like a stalactite or a stalagmite. But now I find out that there is another energy creating this energy, and it's growing with an energy we don't know what it is. So how do crystals grow? Well, obviously there's a subtle energy that we haven't discovered yet that makes them grow. And why they grow is when they create more memories. They need more RAM, I guess. So our whole world, our whole matrix here, our whole projection screen of life is basically a causal of these crystal structures. Here's an ancient boat, old fishing vessel that someone just let rot here. With probably must be, an old fishing vessel from, I would say, depending whether the nails are wood or metal, they look like metal screws, so it's probably not that ancient. But let's see. Let's get closer. Okay, here, watch now. Oh, well, it's hard to tell. I'll have to check it out carefully when I'm not with Zoe, if she pulls, and I don't want her to hurt her feet on any metal that might be there. Yeah, so if you see the beautiful cerulean blue of the lake today, and I always watch for the lake levels rising or falling, because it is a volcano, a caldera, the Great Lakes, is an ancient volcano. A huge mountain once was here that crumbled away maybe 100 million years ago, probably a lot longer than that. We're a lot older than we think we are as a humanity. we're probably in the billions of years old. There's Christian Island right there. It looks like the sleeping princess today. It doesn't look like the alligator shape at all, or the sea serpent. If you remember that show cartoon as a kid in the 60s. It wasn't one of my favorite shows, but I liked the beanie. I thought that was cool. Having a beanie where you could fly, that was I like that. So he's meditating again, and I'm just trying to relax and do the, David G told me a really cool technique on Hay House. He said, breathe in, count to 4. Okay, here we go. Hold 4 seconds and breathe out 4 seconds, and you've just rebooted your stress, so you don't have the stress that if you are overthinking, you're not mindful of your actions, your mental thoughts. Your mental thoughts are not healthy; they're negative. When you do the David G breathing, it's David J.I., and you can look him up on Hay House. His YouTube was on today. It was quite cool. Anyway, we're going to the water to show you the beautiful water. Just so relaxing and peaceful. There's an Inuit Chuck. A lot of Inuchucks in Canada. They're an Inuit stone structure that Inuits or Eskimos would make that were in the shape of man, so that when you were on the ice, you knew where you were going. It was a pretty well a touchstone. Here we go. Here's the beautiful Georgian Bay, once an ancient caldera volcano, and it's very all around. The rocks, especially the Niagara Escarpment rocks, are definitely a lot of fossils here. The rocks around here are so old. Have a lot of limestone. It looks like the limestone cleans the water. It's a great thing. You go up to Tobermory, which is north of here, you will have the cleanest water you can drink right out of the lake. No kidding. So anyway, keep our water clean and pure with pure thoughts, and do that David G thing. Okay? Have a wonderful day, everyone. Love you.